Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. I hope everyone's doing well and staying safe. Welcome to another Hump Day Handmade, where we post videos creating projects that you can create without a cutting machine. I am hosting this year-long collab with Paulette at Scrappy Tate. Also joining us is Lisa at Happy Crafter, Chandra at Stockton Stuff, and Brittany at BB's Crafts. These videos are posted the last Wednesday of every month at 10 Eastern Standard Time. In this video, I'm going to share a gift box that I created. I was going to create a puzzle box. If you've seen the handmade wood puzzle boxes that you can purchase, I've purchased mine overseas when I was in either Doha or Iraq many years ago for my children. I was going for that with this box, but it got a little too complicated to recreate boxes in interlocking shapes. So I saw a video by Miss Carol Herlock, and it was a candy box that she was inspired to create by Wanda at Wendy Sweets. I will link both of their videos down below. So this is what I came up with. This is the first one that I created. This is using the Michaels Hot Buy paper pack called Funky Fresh. I wanted to use one of those full pages. I did mat all corners, all sides of these boxes, as well as the inside. These are the little boxes that I created on the inside. So this is the first one that I made. Here's the second one that I created, and this is the My Mind's Eye in Bloom. This is an Anna Griffin sticker, and that bow was created by Monica at Scrapping for My Boys. I want to say that came on a swap that we did many years ago. Here's the top of this one, and then the bottom. And it's the same size boxes on the inside. There's inside. And this is the one that I shared on Instagram. And then this one right here, this one is created by some paper that I recently received from Tanya at I Dream by Tanya, and it's called Neon Daydreamer. That's a fabric bow. This is one of those clear stickers from Paper Studio. I just did the flowers around the edge and then flowers on the bottom. That's the inside of that one. And then this one right here. Like I said, I did mat the inside of the boxes. So you have a 4x5 slider box. There's a 2x4 little top opening box. There is a 4x3. It's a regular box that opens from the top. And then there is a little 3x3, like little soap box, card box. Like I said, I did mat the inside of that one. I do have a full tutorial on the outer box as well as the boxes on the inside. This is the one that I made in the tutorial, so I don't have tabs on the side to open it up. And this box is a little snugger than all the other ones. So this is the box that I made in the tutorial. And these are the boxes. So the 3x3 little card box, the 4x3 box that opens from the sides. Like I said, nothing has tabs, so it's kind of hard for me to get into it with these nails. Then you have the 4x5 slider box and the 2x4 little top opening box. So I will go through a tutorial on how to create each one of these boxes, as well as the packaging, this larger box. So the first box that we're going to work on is the 3x3 box. I did find a tutorial by Poodle's Paper Craft. She did like a little soap box. I adjusted my measurements so it would fit into the overall size of my larger box. This paper is cut at 8 3/8 by 10.5. We're going to start scoring on the 10.5 side, and I have done my pre-scores up top. So the first score is going to be at 3 1/8. The next one is going to be at 5 1/8. Eight 1/4. And 10 1/4. This is really thick paper, so I might jump off the line. This is mixed media watercolor paper, and it's about 130 pounds. I'm going to turn it once. You can turn it either way. So now that I'm on the 8 3/8 side, the first score will be at 1 1/4, 3 1/4, and 6 3/8. Now the way I cut this will be the same as her tutorial, and I will link her tutorial down below. Okay, so with your 10 1/4 inch score to your left, you would take off this little tab here, this one and this one. There's 2 boxes here. You would take off this one and half of this one, because that'll be your tab. All this will come off. This one would come off, and then half of this one. You would cut up each of these, because this is the bottom of the box and these will be the closures for the box. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut up the bottom tabs, angling these so they'll close a little better. That tab comes off, and then this one get angled. Let's angle this one a little bit more. So that's the bottom. I'm gonna take my bottom and turn it to the top. So you would take off these 2 little tabs on your right. Cut down the next score line. Cut the top box off. Then I'm also going to cut this one in half, because that'll be the little tab, and then I'll angle these. Let's see if I can get that a little straighter. Okay. I'm gonna leave it like that before I end up with nothing. And then you want to cut these 2 boxes out, so cut down to the second score line. And hers might be a little different, because every time that I've made this, I think I've made this box different. It's just that I want this closure in the back. Cut down the next score line. That a little straighter. I'm going to cut this box off, and then again half this one, because that'll be another one of the little tabs. I don't know why I can't cut these straight. Okay, it looks something like that. So what I did was, we are Memory Keeper's corner rounder. I rounded the corners on this. This will be the little closure at the top of the box. Okay, and then it will go together like this. Little card box. And that tab will go down there to close the box like that. So what I did was just put some liquid adhesive on this little tab. The adhesive that I'm using is the Nouveau Deluxe adhesive that dries clear. And you know that you've got it straight if that lines up when you go to glue it down. So like that. And then the bottom of the box, you put your tabs in, your back, and then your front. And just glue this piece down. I think I'm going to angle this so when it folds in it doesn't show on the sides. So just a little. And it'll close like so. And then this will fold down and in like that. And this is the 3x3 box. I will leave Poodle's Papercraft tutorial down below. The next box we're going to create is the 4x5 slaughter box. You'll need a piece of cardstock cut at 8x9, one for the wrap that's cut at 5 1/8 by 12, and then two pieces that are cut at 5 1/8 by 1 inch. And these are just to help keep the wrap box closed because it's actually not long enough to completely wrap around this box. So you want to score the 8x9 piece at 2 inches on all 4 sides, and this is what creates the box. And then the wrap piece will score on the 12-inch side. The first score will be at 2. The next one at 4. Then at 8 1/8. And 10 1/8. We'll create the box first. Just fold on all of your score lines, and what you want to do is just cut up, create tabs to form the box. So you cut up to the score line, angle these little tabs, do the same thing on both sides. Then you want to put adhesive on your tabs. Again, I'll be using the Nouveau Deluxe adhesive liquid glue. So that's your box. Then you want to fold all your score lines on the 5 1/8 by 12-inch piece. So I placed my box face down, put my wrap around it. Then you have these two pieces that are 5 1/8 by 1 inch. I just took these and put glue all over these. I'm sure there may be a better way to do this, but this is how I did it. Feel free to change it up if you find a better way to attach your wrap. So I just kind of line it up with the wrap. And then this piece will go on top of there to kind of keep it together. And then you just want to line this one up with that as well. The paper is matted, so you won't see this other than on the inside of the box. So when you slide this out, you'll just see it on that side because this will be matted. Press down, make sure it's in there good. And then I used my 1-inch circle punch to create like the pull tab after I matted this. I also did that on the 3x3 box. I used my 1-inch circle punch to create a tab after I matted it. So this is the 4x5 slider box.